Hello, welcome. I know you're excited as much as I am, and truthfully, I just cannot wait for you to see what I have in store for you. You know, some stories leave marks, not just on our skin, but deep inside of us. And at Blood and Scars, we tell them anyway. Welcome to Blood and Scars podcast. I am your host, Donald Banks. Behind every scar, whether physical or invisible, there is a beautiful story. There is a beautiful human that the world needs to see, that the world needs to hear about. A story of pain, a story of trauma survived, a story of healing reclaimed. I started Blood and Scars podcast because as a person, I had experienced a very large chunk, a very great share of trauma. I've experienced a very large share of pain. So take it from me when I tell you I know what pain feels like. Also, I started Blood and Scars podcast because growing up, I had watched my mother go through series of pain, deep rooted, scorching kind of pain that only she can tell, that only she can narrate. And quite frankly, I just want to relieve her. I have also known what pain feels like. And similarly, I have also known what it feels and how powerful it is to hear someone else beside you say me too. There is this sense of togetherness. There is this sense of communityhood, if you must say, when you hear or see someone who is going through same challenge or familiar challenge as you. Okay, there is a sense of togetherness that you feel, and somehow there is a peace that comes with it when you know that someone beside you is actually going through that kind of pain. When you come together to tell it all, when you come together to share it, there is a sense of peace that comes with it. And truthfully, it helps you reclaim your agency. It helps you to relieve. It helps you to become a new person. It helps you to start life all over again. It helps you to drop all that baggage behind you and just move on. This is a safe space. It is a safe space where I tell true life stories of survivors. It's a safe space where I tell stories of grief. It's a safe space where I tell stories of domestic violence. It's a safe space where I tell stories of narcissism. It's a safe space where I tell stories of chronic illness. It's a safe space where I tell stories of mental illness. It's a safe space where I talk about inequalities of any form, you name it. I just want to tell raw stories because these things happen. They happen. Every day we hear of a woman who had committed suicide. Every day we hear of a man who had committed suicide or who have taken or ingested a hard drug just so they go off this world. These things happen, and we just have to keep telling them. We just have to keep telling these stories because somewhere there is someone who is healing. Okay? There is someone who is healing. So these stories must be told. The world needs to hear about the stories. My goal here in this podcast is simple. My goal is to make you feel seen. My goal is to make you feel heard. And also, most importantly, my goal is to make you grow. My goal is to give you hope. My goal is to heal you of whatever challenge, of whatever grief, of whatever pain, of whatever abuse you're going through. If you have ever felt pain, if you have ever felt grief, if you have ever felt ashamed, if you have ever felt broken or downtrodden, this space is for you. Also, if you empathize with this category of people, this space is also for you. Now, you would walk with me through this journey, won't you? You would walk with me through this journey. Why I tell these stories, why I tell them as it is, why we help ourselves find healing. I'm going to be appearing twice every month, and you're going to be listening to me twice every month. And I want you to set a notification button and follow me on all my social media platforms: TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Facebook, and you name it. I'm going to be putting the links on the screen so you can follow me. Also, most importantly, if you have any story to share, if you have anything you think the world wants to hear or the world needs to hear, you can reach out to me on my email, bloodandscars@gmail.com. Blood and Scars, the S is with a double S, @gmail.com. Or you can send me DMs on my Instagram, my Facebook, my TikTok. And I'm promising you, I'm going to be telling you stories anonymously. So you don't have to worry about anything. You don't have to be scared. You don't have to fidget, because here is a safe space. So until we meet again for our very first episode, once again, I am your host, Donald Banks. Please, like I said, follow me on all social media platforms: TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Spotify, where we tell true life conversations and stories. Thank you. Until we meet again for our very first episode, I am Donald Banks.